My name is Tricia Souther-Bowering, and I am a senior captain on the cheer team.
I'm Walsh, and I'm a senior captain of the cheer team.
I'm Walsh, and I'm a senior captain on the cheer team.
For people who may be unfamiliar with competition cheering, can you briefly explain how it works and what competitions are like?
Competition cheering, a routine is about 2.5 minutes long. It is put together with stunt sequences, a dance, a cheer, jumps, and tumbling. We are scored in each of those categories, 1 through 10, with difficulty and technique, and that's about it.
Well, I think that people are so used to seeing us at like basketball games and football games that they think that's like basically what our season is, but we actually have so much more going on, like competitions and like working towards those competitions and really getting a perfect routine, which they sometimes actually get to see us perform at basketball games. But we actually have a lot going into our season. You got people out for 2 weeks at a time just because injuries are very common. And then mentally it's like how much time you're spending like working on this one goal. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I like it.
So we bring in a choreographer. We pay them to come in and give us a routine. Usually we learn it all in one day. It's usually an 8-hour day. So we learn the routine and then we just keep doing it. We'll make changes. The team and the coach will make suggestions for moves and stunts, but we start with bringing in a choreographer and then kind of critique and fix things.
We did choreography, I think, the week before Christmas, and we actually just did our whole routine the whole way through, stunts, tumbling, everything, last week. So it takes a while to put it all together, but once you do, it's pretty cool. And actually our first full out was pretty good in my opinion.
Your first what?
Well, we call it full outs when we do like stunts, jumps, tumbling, everything. And it was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, with people out and injuries.
And then that week that we had off.
Yeah. So once we all did it, it's like a big relief. And then you just keep doing it, it becomes easier and easier.
Yep.
What's the feeling like the day before choreography day? Are you guys excited? Is it like Christmas where you're like, we're going to find out what we're doing this year?
Yeah, it's really exciting.
That's when you kind of like put your stunt groups together to figure out like who works well together, things like that. And then you show up to choreography and you know it's going to be a super long day, but at the end you'll know exactly what your routine's going to look like. So it's worth it. It's cool.
We all know it's not been an ideal year for senior student athletes. What are some of the positive moments or parts of cheering in this winter?
Just the fact that we could even have a season or have any sort of competitions at all, because the fall season we didn't really have a season or was able to do anything. So just the fact that we can be out on the mats is a really big positive.
No, I agree with it, that at least we got a season with everything that's going on.
Right.
I'm happy to put on the uniform again because for fall, I don't know the last time that I wore a uniform, and then for comp, I'll know, and that's a good feeling.
KVAC and state competitions will be obviously different this year. How are those competitions going to work?
So we're not getting together like usual in the Civic Center to perform, so what we're going to do instead is have like a one-shot video type of deal where the athletic director will have to sign off that it was just like a one-chance recording and you didn't do it multiple times to achieve the best routine. So after that, they'll compile a video of all the teams so that we can still watch all the other teams perform, and then they'll do an award ceremony towards the end so that we can, still have that moment of figuring out how we placed without, to keep it similar to what it was.
So this will be something that's live streamed after everybody is sent in there?
Yeah, our plan is to get together as a team and watch it all together.
Great. So looking back on your high school experience in cheering, What will you remember the most 25, 30 years from now about cheering in high school
The adrenaline before you walk on the mats.
for competitions?
Yep.
How about you, ladies?
The feeling at the end of the routine when your music stops and you just did an amazing routine, and then being able to like get off the floor with all your teammates, knowing that you did well.
For me, it's like when you're standing on the mats waiting for your music to start and you forget everything that you've been working on for the past few months, but then the music starts and your body just like knows what to do.
What are some of the plans you have for after high school, after graduation?
College. I'm going to Orono with a major in veterinary medicine.
Great.
And I'm going to UMA for dental hygiene.
I'm going to USM to study nursing.
Is there anyone you want to thank that's helped you along in your cheering life, in your cheering career?
I would like to thank Nicole Osborne, who was my coach in middle school, Holly Harrington, who was my coach up until sophomore year, and Danny Tannenbaum, who was my coach junior and senior year.
Definitely Holly Harrington for everything she's done and all the support from her, and Danny Tannenbaum for everything she's done for us.
Definitely Holly. She put in so much time in the time that she was here. And then Danny for the last couple of years that she's contributed. And then also my very first coach ever, Amanda Barker. She taught me everything I know.